West on Bikes is a non-profit youth bicycle learning center in the city of Chicago.
The mission of West on Bikes is to use a bicycle as a tool to help build community. And what a great tool a bicycle can be to help build community. In addition to youth programs, we offer adult classes and workshops.
This is where women can come in a friendly environment and work on their own bikes. They get help from me or one of the volunteers. I just want women to feel empowered when it comes to, working on their bikes or even getting out and just riding more often. It's great exercise, it's fun, camaraderie, and it keeps you, it keeps you young.
It's fun, watching everybody fix bikes, all the bike parts, the bike tools. And then when I'm not doing anything, I just go outside, ride my bike.
Kids get out of school at 3 o'clock, come in through the door right after school. Mondays and Fridays. Usually it's more of an elementary school crowd. Recently we've been getting a mixed crowd between high school students and elementary school students.
Coming in every day and working on different types of bikes, learning about them.
I learned a lot here at Bike Club that I didn't expect that I could learn anywhere else.
With my time in Girls Bike Club, I have gained more confidence being around boys with bikes. I feel like I belong, kind of, like I'm not such an outsider.
Not a lot of young girls want to start biking because they think they might get dirty and it's really yucky and leaky. But having this program helps other young girls.
If you don't know about Girls Bike Club, you will actually really love it and never want to leave.
We're able to get these free bikes, but we put time and effort into them to get them.
When you work for something and you earn something, you appreciate it more. Participating in Bike Club and becoming familiar with the tools, the parts, knowing how to install them, leads up to other things like apprenticeships, and from apprenticeships, internships, and then become full-on mechanics at other bike shops.
It's pretty cool working up here in front of the shop. We get to do all types of bike mechanic work and meet all types of people. I think apprenticeship programs are important because it puts someone in a job environment. One person will come and be like, hey, you have to do this. It's too tight on the bottom bracket. You kind of have a shadow. That's one of the good things about being an apprentice. Being able to talk to people. My communication skills have improved. I'm able to have a long, full-blown conversation with someone about a bicycle now. I love working on bikes. Building a bike suit for a person's needs and commute around the city. I was with a group of friends and we were biking around and we passed this alley that had bikes tossed all up against the gate. In a good way, it was like an art. My friend's plans was to steal a bike off the gate. So no one could hop this gate. No one could hop this gate at all. And I was like, you all stupid, I should probably do it because I'm smarter than you all. The gate was unlocked. We did not look and check that. The gate was unlocked, and then I walked in and spoke to a guy named Alex Wilson. He told me about the program. That's how I became a part of Westtown Bikes.
Job training has become core to much of the programming that we do.
Well, there's a lot of people that used to come to Bike Club and they have jobs now.
It's important because I think times are hard, and especially in my household, and these skills that I picked up here have been very valuable to earn jobs outside of West on Bikes.
It's not just wrenching on a bike, but what it means to have a job.
And it's very powerful for them to know that this can be done, and we just do it and kind of let them find that, let them see that.
Bicycle can address all kinds of issues that a community may have. Here in Humboldt Park, we deal with a lot of these issues.
Our off-site programs always include a component of mental and physical wellness. A lot of times they're surprised that we've only been on the bike for 15 minutes or something, and they're at a college, and you try to, without spoon-feeding it, you try to get them to think about, wait a second, I can get a lot more places. Not only can I go to the grocery store and pick up my groceries, but I can go to college, and I can get to college on my bike.
I didn't know how to ride no bike at all, so when we first started riding bike, when we was going to the beach, and we had to go over the bridge, and I didn't want to do it.
Because I do know more about bikes, and whenever they ask me those little questions where they try to get me, I know.
She was like, just go with it, you could do it. And I finally went across. I was gonna cry, but I finally went across, but it was a good experience.
I've never heard of any other place that has the same workshop as we do. The program in West on Bikes for Girls Bike Club is setting an example, and it has set many examples to many organizations and many organizations to come.
It's led me in the right direction for the simple fact that it's giving me a lot to do in my free time.
We went to the garden to plant seeds, we did yoga.
Ever since I got involved with Girls Bike Club, I'm able to come there, talk, do homework, interact with people, have fun, so I just want to go home bored.
So I feel like it brings a lot of opportunity to all the kids from around the neighborhood.
We could just express our own self to the girls.
There's like a family. They real welcoming.
So Girls Bike Club is really important.
I really enjoy what I do, and I enjoy sharing the experience with the Westtown bike community.
But then it was always a place called home for me. I always ended up right back in this area, right back around the shop and stuff like that, being a participant in Westtown Bikes. As I grew older, I always pressured Alex that I wanted a job, I wanted a job here. He's kind of like, you gotta put in those hours, you gotta put in those hours. I was the type of kid that I come put in a week worth of hours and then think that I have, you know, full throttle to get a job, you know, full access to a job. So Alex was like, nope, that's not how we do it at Westtown. You gotta put in that time, you know. So that kind of built me up. Those are one of the things that shaped me up to the person I am today, by kind of having like that structure of training at Westtown Bikes. And Westtown Bikes were one of the things that shaped me up to the person I am today.
The next step for me is school. I love school, and I'm currently doing school right now. It's been my first week of college.
That right there is a big impact, big change, super positive.
I hope that, you know, young women can look up to me, or at least feel that they have a chance. You know, just seeing a woman working in a bike shop, that they have a chance maybe someday to work, you know, become a mechanic at a shop, or heck, even open up their own shop. Who knows?
In order for us to expand our programs and everything else, we need more donations and more grants, so that it can fund us to like have a bigger place and open more doors for more people.